Just having a tea break. Okay, continuing with the Combatives reviews, we go to another old manual, and again, this was one of the first that I ever read. There was a whole series of books written by this instructor, Mikonosuke Kawaishi, and his books were translated from Japanese by E.J. Harrison, who himself was a very interesting character. He was in Japan around the turn of the previous century, 1900, studying martial arts. He was a very highly educated man, spoke several languages, and was very, very enthusiastic about the Japanese martial arts. And he wrote a book called Fighting Spirit of Japan, which is one of the earliest treatments of many of the Japanese martial arts, the little known ones. There's mention of Kiai Jitsu and all sorts of things in there. And it's kind of his journey through the martial arts in Japan. Fantastic book. And he translated a lot of the judo manuals. And Master Kawaishi was a renowned judo instructor who came to France before World War II and also to the UK, to London, and he taught extensively. And he wrote several judo books, but his book, My Method of Self-Defense, which is the one I want to talk about, really shows how judo can be used for self-protection, but it's more jiu-jitsu, the old methods, some of the techniques that were taken out of competitive judo when Master Kano formed the Kodokan. And they're all in this book, and techniques like ebe katame, the lobster entanglement and things like this. Some really dangerous neck attacks are in there. Big section on what used to be called atame, or striking from judo/jiu-jitsu, which obviously is highly appropriate to self-defense, self-protection, and lots of pretty good advice on that kind of thing, on obviously anything to do with the grappling side, breaking holds and so on. There's a really nice section on the knife, really well presented, particularly for its time, which I enjoyed. It's an old book. For those who've got a grappling background of any sort, I would recommend it. I find it relevant. It's the style of writing and the translation are very much old style as well. Some people might find it a little heavy going. It's scholarly, but nevertheless, there's something of value in there. I'm always of the opinion, if you get one or two good things from a book, from any book, then you're ahead of the game. And many books I've only gotten one thing out of, and I thought it was worth that, because that thing can last. And I've certainly got more than one thing from Master Kawaishi's book here. So it's a bit difficult to track down, but I'm going to put a link to a PDF copy that you can download yourself. Enjoy.